The term mommy brain has been used for decades, and in fact, studies show that 80% of pregnant women report a degree of memory loss before and after giving birth. But the idea that motherhood is linked with some sort of decline cognitively, well, that might be both wrong and unfair to mothers. We are now joined by Dr. Mike. Good morning to you.
Hello, Maria. How are you?
Good, good. And you know, this so-called mommy brain actually hit me pretty hard when I was expecting. But tell me, why is that term perhaps unfair?
Well, if you look at the science, and I have this phrase, you know, in God we trust and everyone else show me the data. If you take new moms and you put them in a laboratory setting where it's quiet and there's not chaos going on, actually their memory and their brain function is not declined at all. So what's happening here in experts' minds, in the research, is that, look, when you have a child, you now have a screaming new addition to the family. You have sleep deprivation. You have to deal with, in many cases, daddy brain, right? And you're the glue that holds the whole operation together. So is it any wonder that on occasion you may forget that you got green string beans, you know, and then you buy them again or something. So in Italian, I'm going to tell you from Philly, forget about it. I think it's a bunch of nonsense and it's disparaging. Forget it. What you need to do is realize that you're going through not only a tremendous change in your life, but also a significant change in biochemistry and fluctuations in hormones. It's a lot going on, nothing to worry about.
So whether you are expecting or newly postpartum, or you're just a person that is dealing with a ton of stress and you're becoming forgetful, what can you do to sort of fight against that?
Well, I can tell you from personal experience, you have your significant other do a lot of things for you. I mean, come on, it's a team approach. And really, now I have 2 kids, so it's still man-on-man defense. You go to 3, you got to go to zone defense. But that, look, bottom line is that you need help. I mean, this is a team approach here. And now I do want to say one thing, Maria. If you're suffering from depression, postpartum depression can be deadly. And certainly if you're depressed or there are signs that you're not able to cope, that's a whole different story than mommy brain, where you forget, you know, where you put the keys. That's what we're talking about. So look, you get help. You bring the in-laws, the outlaws in to help out, and you get through it. But as someone taught me, do you have children, Maria?
I do. I have a son, yeah.
All right. It's the toughest job you'll ever love. And I have a son and a daughter, and, you know, for me, I got a kind of a late start. I'm a late bloomer. And so I could pass as the grandparent as well as the parent. So I have two teenagers, and they keep me hopping. So, yes, they do.
Yes, I believe it. But so as a person who has teens now, would you say that feeling of forgetfulness or brain fog eventually goes away as the kids become more self-sufficient?
Well, you know, I live like you, Maria, probably a pretty frenetic life. I don't get enough sleep. I'll be the first to admit it. I have a lot of stress. Everybody wants a, you know, piece of Dr. Mike, you know, because I play a real doctor in real life. And my wife has a lot on her plate. So it is what it is. You try to focus and be present in the moment. One of the things that really would be a good idea, Maria, I'm a big fan of this author named Jon Kabat-Zinn, talking about mindfulness and being present in the moment. And when everyone's trying to attack me in my office, for instance, I might go in the bathroom, close the door, and do mindful meditation for a couple of minutes, and then I can focus, and you won't have a lot of that sort of mental mistakes because you're distracted. That's what I would
Really good advice. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Dr. Mike.
Always a pleasure. I'm honored, Maria, and have a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day. I brought my heart just for you.
Very nice. Have a very nice Valentine's Day, Dr. Mike.